Hello, fans of Yes Go. We're so glad to have you here with us this afternoon. Actually, I just got through doing an amazing show with Alyson. She was an amazing guest, dropped some amazing tools and tips on her whole real estate journey, shared it with us, and gave some super exciting tips. I think the biggest insight I gained, Alyson, from the show that you left us with is understanding that success is messy.
Yes.
That was huge, right? That was a major insight. What did you like going back and look at having done that? Like, what was the biggest thing that stood out to you about your own journey?
Struggling with hiring the right people. I think, that was definitely a trial and error, and there were some huge pain points there. But without the
Yeah.
pain points, each person I learned something from, and I'm grateful for having them in my life.
Well, Alyson has agreed to give you guys some extra goodies because you know how I am about delivering value. I love to give you more and more value that you just get with the regular show. So Alyson has agreed to give you a few success tips about what you can do to create an amazing real estate business, how to succeed in the game of real estate, and how to succeed in the business of life. So, Alyson, thank you so much for taking a few moments and doing that. And let's just dive right into it.
So, number one, I have several coaches. You should start out with one coach, preferably a real estate coach. Again, it's all who you surround yourself with. Find a mentor and emulate that mentor. And, when you ask people for help, they actually want to help you. They want to see you succeed, and they want to be a part of your success. Also, I'm constantly learning. I'm still taking classes, and I'm still reading books, and, probably not enough books. I'd love to be able to read one book a week as part of my success routine in the morning. Have a success routine in the morning as well. I learned that from the Miracle Morning, Hal Elrod. There are certain things that billionaires have done every day that have gotten them to where they are. So why reinvent the wheel? Also systems. You have to have systems in your business so that every client gets treated the same and gets the same level of service. When you're busy, you have to have checklists and systems so that nothing falls through the cracks. And you have to find a niche and dominate it and own it. You don't want to compete. You want to dominate. So, we are the dominant agents in several complexes here in California. And so we want to dominate and expand, dominate and expand. And another thing that we do is we're really good at face-to-face. So we'll go to the housewarming parties. We'll go, have dinners a couple times a week with our friends. We're very good face-to-face. We're good at networking events, and that's how we get a lot of referrals. It's number one, it's a relationship-based business, so you have to keep your reputation clean. And number two, real estate's very emotional. And, we can't be emotional, but we have to recognize for the client that it's very emotional and be there for them and hold their hand through it. And we really enjoy that.
That is super huge. I think, you said a mouthful and two handfuls there. Greatest piece of love about what you're saying is the relationship dynamic in business. You're in a relationship business. You're dealing with the business of people. And oftentimes when you're dealing with the business of people, you're dealing with the business of life. And the way you guys do that, no wonder you're the go-to experts. No wonder. And I love what you said about dominate and expand. Dominate and expand. That's a mindset. Dominate and expand. That's one that translates across several industries.
Right.
And I love the piece that you talked about pertaining to niche. And I think one of the huge pieces, and you can tell me if you found this to be true too, when people think about niches, they often think about, segmenting a group of people, and that's where they stop. But what I've also found to be very powerful in a niche is not only segmenting a group of people, but literally figuring out a way that you are able to meet that person's or that group's needs the best in a way that aligns with your authentic value, um, matching so that you're philosophically aligned with the people that you're segmenting, not just segmenting this group because they have a lot of money or that they're elders or whatever else, but what about your authentic value is philosophically aligned with that niche? What have you found about that in your business?
I found I have to work with really nice people. We go above and beyond, and we want to be appreciated for that. So we want to help people. So it is important who we work with, and we interview the clients just as well as when they interview us. So and again, the stress is on, it's a relationship-based business. So you didn't meet your wife on the first date and get married. You had a courting period. So the fortune is in the follow-up. So I'm not going to meet a client or, however, on a cold call and expect them to tell me their whole financial situation right up front. I have to build a relationship with them through 5 to 12 phone calls or, in first touches. So, this is the biggest, most of the time, this is the biggest purchase someone's going to make in their life, unless they're, multimillionaire or, a trust fund baby. So, or investor. So, you have to build that trust, and you have to understand their needs and get to know that person. And, we do, like I said, we do care who we work with. So, I think that's where the stress is, that, you have to be aligned with your client in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think that's huge. I really do. I thank you so much. We could really go on forever about that, but I thank you so much, Tip. Thank you for your extra time with us. You are we're going to bring you into the YesGo family. Thank you so much for being a part of us and keep us updated on all that you're doing, okay?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you, audience, for being with us today. Until the next time, don't quit. Don't stay in your head about your opportunity. Say yes. Now go. Bye-bye. Okay.